Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Super Robot Wars J. And well, there's nothing you really need to do for secrets during this stage. You actually, just by going this route, you gain access to 2 secrets. So by taking this route that I chose, at the end of the stage you'll get the X'd Aced Valist, which is pretty much just an Aced Valist unit. It's its own unit, it's not a frame that can only use the Gravity Blast, and that's it. So I mean, if you want it to just do that, if you want a unit that can just do that, then there you go. And what else is there? Oh yeah, the Lazener. So it'll come up in a little bit, but I'll explain it right now. So by going on this route, you can choose to get the Lazener Mark II. If you want the other route, you'll get the Enhanced Lazener no matter what. So for the sake of getting it, I get the Lazener Mark II. It's a new unit, but the upgrades from the Lazener do carry over, I think. When I checked it, it had upgrades already on it. I don't know if it's considered its own unit and comes with, you know, its own upgrades, but I think the upgrades from the Lazener do carry over. What's going on? So they were able to make some SPT parts. And let's go with Plan B, the Lazener Mark II. Now, the interesting thing with the Lazener Mark II is that, from what I've read, I've explained this before, but I'll explain it again since it's more relevant now. The interesting thing about it is that the Lazener Mark II never appeared in the original series. The original series of Lazener never actually finished airing all of its episodes due to lack of popularity. From what I've read, I don't know if eventually all the episodes were released on DVD or VHS or whatever. But as far as I'm aware, the anime series of Lazener never finished, and I don't know if there was a manga or anything like that. And if for some reason you don't know what a manga is, it's just a Japanese word for comics. And it's usually used to refer to Japanese-made comics. Oh, it opened. I don't know, but we should hurry up and save D-Boy. Oh, what's going on now? Gosh darn it. What's wrong, D-Boy? Looks like D-Boy doesn't want to go berserk anymore. Well, those units are getting wrecked. Oh. He's actually able to take a few of them out. Fermion Cannon. So yeah, Noel will now pilot the Soul Tekkamen 2, and we will get it after the stage is over. So that's pretty cool, I guess. The Soul Tekkamen 2, Soul Tekkamen number 2, only has 2 attacks, simple beam attack, and a long range attack, which is the Fermion Cannon. And, well, that's pretty much it regarding that unit. It's another small, very hard to hit unit, because it's pretty much just the size of a person. So you don't have to do much here at this during these beginning few turns, besides just wait for the enemies to come to you. Eventually, the Nadesco will pop up. You just gotta wait for it. I don't think the Radam actually do attack me until the Nadesco shows up. Oh, there's Tekkamen Evil. I don't think this was a good idea. Oh boy. And then he died. Well, actually, I think he's still alive. But, well, how do I put this? Let's just say he's a secret in the game. And that should pretty much, and you can't do anything to get him as a secret just yet, and I don't think I won't be getting him as a secret, just so you guys know, because I'll be going a different route at the end of the game. So yeah, the Lasener Mark II still has the same combination attack with the other SPT units, just like the original Lasener. So there's no need to worry about it. There's no need to worry about it losing a combination attack, is what I'm trying to say. And well, they're coming again, but it's not going to be like stage 20 with all that. And they're much easier this time, I guess. They're just another wave of Mook units that you need to deal with. Nothing too serious, to be honest. so you don't need to worry about them. And man, is the Grand Teeth powerful now. I haven't fully upgraded its attack yet, but it's still pretty powerful. It can take out the weaker Radam units in a single hit with its Oregon Blaster. So yeah, the Million A can actually repair and resupply, just like the Blue Earth. And the reason I used it instead of other units during this stage was because, well, the pilots were higher leveled. And they weren't going to attack for the most part anyway, so that it would be best to just, you know, put them out there instead of putting a unit out with a weak pilot. But yeah, anyway, here's the Laser Mark II. Pretty cool unit, if I do say so myself. I didn't get this unit on my first playthrough, so it's pretty nice actually getting it for reals. I don't know why I said that real that way, but let's go with it. Oh yeah, I sent out Mao and Kurtz here because, for the same reason, I sent out Million A, because they were higher leveled pilots than the other units I had available. So I think you can get the X Ace Valus unit on any playthrough as long as you go through this stage. So unless you know you meet all the requirements for the Great Zoromo secret up to this point, there's no reason to go to the other stage. Guarantee just take down those units. Look at him go. He's only gonna get stronger from here too. I think after the stage he's got like 2 more bars to upgrade his damage with. But we'll see. We'll see. I keep saying that a lot. And here's our first look at the Soul Tekkamen 2. I wanted to show this unit off and Laser Mark II off as well, which is why I didn't speed up right at the beginning of the stage. Because I wanted to show those 2 units off, and which is why this stage is a little bit on the longer side. But overall, this stage isn't difficult at all. You shouldn't have trouble dealing with the enemies here. The only enemies that I can imagine being some sort of trouble would be the evil Tekkamen units. Because, well, spoiler alert, there's gonna be quite a few of them that are appearing here. Although the stage name kind of spoiled that. What did it say? Scramble, the 5 evil Tekkamen? I don't think the other SPT units ever get unit upgrades. I'm pretty sure they don't. So that's a bit unfortunate, but that's how it is. That's how it is. So, the Laser Mark II can also transform into a plane unit, and some of its animations for some of its attacks, like with the laser rifle, do transform it into a plane. I think we'll see that right here. Oh, there you go. And from what I remember, the laser is actually a pretty small unit, so I imagine that when it turns into a plane, that's probably how big it actually is, the size of a plane. It's like just an actual plane when it transforms into a plane, I think. Maybe a little bit bigger, but yeah, the laser, the SPT units are really small compared to the other mech units we have, like the Grand Seed. Hey, there's Tekkamen Evil again. Those guys look pretty evil. Well, what's he doing? Oh, I didn't realize. No. Could have sworn that I didn't speed up here. Huh. It's kind of too late for me to fix this. Gosh darn it. Ah, well. It's not too big of a deal. I could have sworn I didn't do that. But I have to... I'll just leave it like that. Wasn't too important. I mean, it was... I guess it was, you know, him getting his motivation back to actually fight. But, I mean, if you really wanted to read that, you could just, like, pause the video and try to read that. I mean, it wasn't... I will admit, though, it was a blunder on my part. I should have paid more attention while editing, and I could have sworn that I made sure that I didn't do that, but clearly I did not. So yeah, here's the combination attack again. What I have been noticing, though, as I'm playing through these later stages again, is that I'm using quite a lot of energy with my units. So I end up needing to use my support units a lot during this game, or I have to put them inside the Nadesco. And so while I'm playing, I try to make sure that I put some units right next to an energy restoring unit. Sometimes I kind of blank out and don't do that. I don't know how to. I just get distracted and I don't do that sometimes, but I try. Oh yeah, and I figured out what Zeal does. What it does is that it allows the unit to move twice during the same turn, which can be useful during some situations. I don't think I'll be making use of it too much during this playthrough, but it's there if you ever need it. So yeah, the most threatening thing here would be Tekkamen Evil because he has the most HP. The other Tekkamen units aren't really too bad, except Tekkamen Sword, I think is what she was called. She has a combo attack that can attack quite a few units. So watch out for that. I think it took down one of my units here. I don't remember which one though. And here's Tekkamen Axe. As you can guess, has an axe. I mean, I'm not sure if this guy's even a powerhouse, to be honest. He doesn't look like he does more damage than Tekkamen Evil, I should say. So I think he's just another standard boss unit. He's much less HP. Actually, does he? Well, he has 4,000 less HP. I think Tekkamen Blade, not Blade, Sword, has the least amount HP of the evil Tekkamen. There's Tekkamen Lance, who, as you might be able to guess, has a lance. Yeah, these names aren't very creative. I mean, it would be less creative if Tekkamen Blade was called Tekkamen Good. But he is when he's called Tekkamen Blade, and Tekkamen Evil is Tekkamen Evil, because you know he's evil. Can you guess what Tekkamen Sword has? Oh, the Voltekka, and a sword too. An 8th Tekkamen. Wait, now there's 8. Well, we destroyed Blade earlier. And there's the 4 here. And there's Omega. Okay, hang on. So there's Tekkamen Blade, Evil, Axe, Dagger, Sword, Lance, and then there was Omega. I think we're missing one, aren't we? Did I not count one? Okay, so we have, so Evil, Sword, Lance, Axe, Blade. Those are the 5 evil Tekkamen, right? Well, the 5 evil Tekkamen that we faced so far. We killed Dagger. Then there's Tekkamen Blade, and they talked about Tekkamen Omega. Oh yeah, yep, they're 8. We just haven't met the other one yet. Well, they actually described that one at the end of this stage. Well, not the 8th one, the 7th one, because the 8th one's Omega. Whoever that is. I don't remember, actually. It's been too long since I've last played the game. Because I did go towards the Tekkamen route near the end of the game, which allows you to get the, is it Balzac? Let's get his secret. I think that's what it was named. He was the guy in the Soul Tekkamen #1. And I don't remember what went on during that route. And I'll be going with the Nadesco for the final route in the game. And actually, now that I think about it, I think one of the secrets that we got the requirements for at the very beginning of the game, we're gonna get very soon, now that I think about it. Huh? Cybolteka. Even though he says that his Voltaica was taken out, he can still do it. So I don't know what exactly that meant. I think he was trying to say that the Cybolteka overpowered his, but I could be wrong on that. Oh, never mind. Never mind. I was a bit wrong. Soon, but not as soon as I thought. Well, we aren't getting the secrets that I was thinking about just yet. But yeah, the only bad thing about the laser itself is that it doesn't have any sort of accuracy spirit, so to speak. Like, he doesn't have strike. So, only focus, which when fighting the more agile enemy units can be a bit not so great. And there goes Tekkamen's sword, I think? Yeah. See you later. And we just have 2 more left. And once you take these 2 out, you'll fight the original enemy units created for this game. Don't know if we actually have a name for them just yet. So I don't want to spoil some things if we haven't. I think we only know them as that unit. And gosh darn it. So many things. If you're wondering, well, I'll just say it right out. A lot of editing mistakes during this video. I accidentally, how should I put it, I didn't mute the audio clip, or the audio for the speed up. So I'm hearing the sped up audio along with the music, and it's just a garbled mess. It'll be fixed. That will be fixed. Yeah. You're gonna get taken down, Jamu. Blah 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 blah. We took down Elvan. How does this guy think he can take us on? Oh no. It's here too. the garbled mess of sound. But Noel does have a spirit that allows him to use his second attack in the Soul Tekkamen 2 after he's moved. So I guess then that the fact that he had that spirit available to him may have been a clue to people who've never played this game before that he would eventually be able to pilot a unit that could take advantage of that particular spirit. Well, that kind of thing has happened before, especially with Super Robot Wars games that had Gundam Afterward Gundam X in it. Because with that one of the... what was his name? For the most part, for a majority of the game until you get Gundam... Well, not for a majority of the game, depends on the game. But he tends to pilot Gundam X, right? It's just called Gundam X? Or is it GX? I forget. But yeah, before he's piloting a Gundam unit, he's piloting a warship, and he tends to have spirits that aren't really common on warships. So you can kind of tell that he's going to be put on another unit. Although if you've seen the series he was from, then you would know that already. Well, there's that. He doesn't have much HP for a boss unit. Now that I'm looking at him. Where he is, he's a lone unit. Yeah, it's Assault that's the spirit that allows you to use your use that second attack after moving. Let's do it VMAX. Just a little bit more. And there he goes. And there he goes. Okay. Alright, whatever. That was good for you, I guess. Okay. Alright. Wonder why he was so passive right there. I don't actually know. X-Valus, or X-Ace Valus. Yeah, and there's the 7th one, Tekkamen Rapier. Well, looks like she's like Tekkamen Blade. Look like she's like... Could have said that better. But it appears that she is similar to Tekkamen Blade. Yeah, there we go. Wishanamiya. Who's that? Well, we won't find out this episode. So, I'll see you guys again next time, whenever that is. Bye.